New show alert. New show alert. Can I just say I'm enamored with my lashes today? I'm gonna get over myself. Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews, and we got a new show. Shout out to El Teddy for putting this thought in my head, and now I'm going for it. I don't know what it's about. I think it's about rich Asian people. I don't know. It's on Netflix. It's called Bling Empire. I don't know if it's a scripted series. I don't know if it's a reality series. I don't know. We're all going to find out together. Every Tuesday, an episode of Bling Empire. Let's get into it. So this is actually a reality show about crazy rich Asians. One guy's a billionaire. I think this is their broke best friend. I don't know what's happening just yet, but let's meet Kevin and see what he's. Let's see what they talk about. So I think we've been introduced to a good number of the characters. There's Kevin, the model, Kane, his friend who's a billionaire, Miss Anna, whose father has several billions. There is the lady who's throwing the Chinese New Year situation. She's married to Dr. Chu. This is Mrs. Chu. They, 24th generation, straight from the Song dynasty. If they had dynasties today, her father-in-law would be an emperor and her husband would be next in line. Like, these people are like a ridiculous. There's one girl who was married to this man and they were spending like $100,000 on their black MX every month, and then she found out he was running a scam. Okay, pause. You wake up with it. So they have shut down Rodeo Drive, all of Rodeo Drive, for Chinese New Year. You know how much money you got to have in order to shut down the richest street in America? That's what I want in life. I want the money, not the stress of it, not being famous. I just want the money. And then for all of the guests that they've invited, they're going to sponsor a child for each guest in China. Sponsor an orphan in China with each guest. That is crazy. Let's go. Get away with. So we met Kim Lee, who is a DJ. And we met her mama, who I love. She was like, no, let me show you how to do it. And then she threw off her... It was super cute. She was doing a photo shoot with Kane and Kelly, and they were helping her because she's a famous DJ, like super famous DJ, and they're trying to help her do some pictures for her Instagram, and her mama was like giving her tips. No, throw your hip out. Like, her mom was like, if you got it, flaunt it. I'm digging her mama a whole lot. Next, Kelly and Andrew, it's Kelly's birthday, and Anna is taking Kelly to her favorite restaurant in Paris for lunch for her birthday. They're flying to Paris. And Anna decided she wanted to be a flight attendant, and now they're dressing her up because she probably is just like ridiculously rich shit. She said, today I decided to be a flight attendant for Air France because I love them so much. So she's dressed up like, they let her dress up like the Air France flight attendants and shit, and she's taking pictures on the plane like she's a flight attendant. Like, for real. It wasn't enough that you just decided to go to Paris for lunch that particular day. I need these kind of friends in my life. My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, she's got to dump him immediately. So Andrew came with Kelly Andrew is her boyfriend. He used to be the Red Power Ranger. Clearly he was sniffing the Power Ranger fumes, or he drinking the Power Ranger Kool-Aid. Because I don't know who the fuck he think he talking to like that. Child. So they're in Paris, and so she was like, he was sleepy, and Anna was like, let's go shopping. And she said, oh, I thought I was doing him a favor by letting him, just sleep and rest. We just flew all the way to fucking Paris. And so while they're out shopping, I guess he wakes up and notices that she's not there. And now he calls her and he's cussing. He's screaming at the tip of his lungs. My nigga, this is very simple. Y'all got money. You are on this woman's dime. It's a simple, babe, where are you? I'll come meet you at the next stop so we can continue whatever we're going to do for the rest of the afternoon. You're screaming like this is abusive. And I would be shocked if he wasn't putting his hands on her the way he's screaming like a crazy person. Child, I'd have knocked this fool right the child. No, put him back on a plane, go back to Paris. Or back to America. And get your shit out my house. Because I'm done with this. It's literally 10 seconds later. She says normally, she's like, I'm not going to text him or return any calls because it'll be nonstop. She's like, normally he will force me into a room and we got to stay in the room until we work it out. And it could take up to 8 hours. Excuse me? In the words of my good sis Anna, ain't no dick that good. Daughter. Now she just ignoring his calls and texts, which I feel like is just going to ramp his anger up that much more. So by the time she gets back to this hotel, this nigga's going to beat the brakes off her. Woo, before we get into the trauma, because we're back in Paris. So Kane and Christine crazy ass said that she feels like that with doomsday and everything's happening and like she feels like the world's gonna come to an end, and she's like, in all those movies all the cars are stuck on the highway, so she's gonna buy her a Ducati motorcycle so she can get around the cars stuck on the highway if doomsday happens, so she can get to her private jet and go where, I don't know, but girl, okay, sure. And so she was like, I have my security guards with me because I'm moving my jewelry from the house to the bank vault. Jesus Christ, how much does this jewelry cost? And she said, she's like, you want to see some things? And she pulls out this necklace. And he's like, it's Louis Vuitton high jewelry. And she's like, yes. And then she's like, I think Anna has one just like it. I don't know why Christina has an issue about Anna. Anna doesn't seem to give a fuck. Seems like she used to give a fuck about shit like that, but now that she's gotten older, she's like, I know I'm that bitch. I don't have to prove that I'm that bitch by dropping the names of things and people and places and jewelry and all that other stuff. She's like, y'all know I got billions. Y'all know I'm that bitch. I can do whatever the fuck I want to, so I don't have to prove anything to anybody. Christine is on her way to being there, but right now she's trying to assert her dominance over Anna, who's been gone for the scene for a minute. So she was like, oh, I think Anna has this same necklace. Maybe I should wear it to her dinner party. And Kane was like, okay, but I would not mention that to her when I came. I would just show up and I just have and be like, oh, hi, welcome, and twirl your way on into the party. But Christine, I have a feeling, not going to do that. I feel like she has a need to rub Anna's face in the fact that she too has the same jewelry. Lord help. Oh.
Cost due to I just felt there was a huge.
This motherfucker's crazy. Girl, run. She said, he's like, okay, so I overreacted and I responded in violence. And she's like, and unfortunately, this is not the first time that he's, and you can tell by the way he just so casually do it. He don't care that you're on speakerphone. He don't care what's happening. He starts screaming like a crazy person at the top of his lungs. And she's like, she don't know the best strategy to deal with him. Yeah, don't. Run away, girl. You is rich, skinny, and beautiful. You don't have to do any of this shit with this fool. None of this. Girl, know you were. Classic narcissistic manipulation 101. This nigga started crying. He's like, I'm sorry. I overreacted and I'm sorry. And we have a lifetime to learn each other in our home. Blah, blah, blah. And he starts crying and then she goes over to hug him up. Child, girl, it's a setup, girl. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. This is how you end up dead in a ditch because this nigga done flipped out and beat you to death. Talk about I know he wants to change. He doesn't know how to. He needs to go sit on somebody's fucking sofa. That's what he needs to do. He needs to go sit on somebody's goddamn sofa. What he don't need to be doing is talking to you like, child, I wish the fuck I'd be alone with 15 vibrators before I allow any bullshit like, child, I wish the fuck. Christina's playing checkers while Anna is clearly playing chess. So Christina brings her big head ass into Anna's party and she's wearing the necklace, which would have been fine if she hadn't, when she saw And the first thing she immediately says, "Oh, do you recognize this?" And she points to her necklace. She's like, "Oh, I have one just like it." And she was like, "You have the same one?" And she was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Okay, well, whenever you wear yours, you let me know. And then if I wear mine, I'll let you know." So then I wear it. Bitch, she don't care about this fucking necklace that you got on. And Anna clearly says, she's like, "I'm not into competition because it's annoying and I don't have that to do." If she's trying to make a point with this necklace. Ugh. And then she moved her place setting from with the rest of the group all the way down to the end. She said, "Bippity boppity boo your ass down to the end of this motherfucking table, bitch. That's not what we doing. You playing? I don't have that to do." Why did she have to rub her face into that fucking necklace? You didn't have to do that. It was unnecessary. Because Anna is my type of bitch. He said everything. You remember what Bate said in A Box of Love? He said Christine was in a box of love. And Christina said, "If she can't figure it out on her own, that's not my issue." And then Christina was like, "Well, when me and my husband did Chinese New Year, we sponsored an orphanage in China for every guest in attendance. And Anna gave us a paperweight. Maybe when she stopped playing these childish games, I can help her use it with a better resources for her time and resources." Girl, Anna don't give a damn about anything you fucking talking about, bitch. You can just go hang that up now. Now you on her bed. You gonna have to kiss a lot of ass to fix this daughter. Okay, that was the end of the episode. Final thoughts. Okay, these are legit my kind of shenanigans and foolishness. It's fun, petty, shady shit. Not life or death. That's nothing super serious. But this type of super rich, high petty shit, it's my kind of shit. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I feel like I want to binge watch it. I'm not going to because maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow and do like Tuesday, Wednesdays will be my Bling Empire days. But have you seen this? Do you like it? It's available on Netflix. The whole season is available. So please get into the comments and let me know what you thought of this. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a kid, and I'll catch you in the next one.